morning. Welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 200 pounds on a ketogenic journey. I'm half asleep. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I got woken up before 8 a.m. by my sister. I still haven't got on to her for that yet. So I'm kind of like a zombie. I also weighed hours earlier than normal. I didn't even put it in my phone, like hook it to my phone or nothing, because I hated the number. It was 170 even. So I'm up 2 pounds. Why am I up 2 pounds? Is it because I got less sleep? Well, I didn't go to bed weighing that much, so I went up in my sleep. I did try that protein shake yesterday. I don't know if that caused it. I'm not allergic to it, but the milk could have caused some inflammation. I did wake up with more allergies. Also, I can't remember. Oh, so I ate chicken instead of hamburger meat too. I ate 2 days in a row those little cheese whiffs, so maybe I can't handle those. I'm trying to reasonably come up. It's at the end of my cycle too, and I do feel swollen. So I didn't go over in carbs. I didn't go over in calories at all. I should not be concerned about this, but it does drive me crazy that it's going up. And there's multiple reasons why. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I plan on having a very good day today. And tomorrow's could be messed up too, because I'm eating twice today. I woke up starving, beyond belief starving. I should have took my ketones and stuff, but I was too lazy. I usually don't even make videos on a Saturday. So I ended up eating, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've had so far. And remember, I don't make videos usually on a Saturday, so I'm very scatterbrained. So yeah, just be kind. At 8:30 a.m. I'm having 5 ounces of hamburger meat and a serving of cheese. And yes, I did say 8:30 a.m. I never ever eat this early, but I woke up really hungry, not feeling well. So I figured let's give it a try. Okay, so you saw I had just had some hamburger meat and some cheese. So like 30 something grams or 28 grams of cheese, and then 5 ounces of hamburger meat. I didn't really eat it all. I probably ate 3.5 to 4 ounces max of the hamburger meat. I don't normally eat breakfast, but I couldn't go back to sleep because once I was woken up, I was too hungry to go back to sleep. I'm still on that same collagen coffee. It's probably an hour or two later because it takes me forever to drink my coffees. I'm going to the mall today, and I'm going to Sam's Warehouse to pick up a few things. So yeah, there's that. I'm just going to look around the mall. The mall's been completely empty lately, and I just so bored sitting at home. I just go walk in an empty mall. Sometimes I find something, sometimes I don't. Just gives me something to do. It looks like it's going to be a really nasty day. I was hoping to spend the day in the pool, but according to the news, that's not really going to happen today. So we will see. Yeah, so I'm not going to stress. So one thing I've noticed by tracking everything, keeping measurements, keeping all my weigh-ins, ever since May, the first 2 weeks of the month, I even go up in weight every single month, all summer long. And then I end up, like, come the 3rd week, dropping the 8 to 10 pounds in 1 week. So I'm not freaking out. I don't like seeing the scale go up, but this has been the pattern all summer long. I just know come fall, my weight seems to not want to fall off me anymore. So, because that's been the pattern since I started, really, is basically come mid of October until January, I really don't lose any weight. I don't know if it's because it's cold. I don't know if it's because it's holiday. I stopped tracking, but I'm not stopping tracking this year. That's not happening. I promised in January that this would be the year of tracking and measuring and paying attention and getting to my goal weight no matter what, and that's what we are focused on. no matter what, right? Virus, fires, floods, hurricanes, murder hornets, you name it, no matter what, I'm staying on track. That's the deal this year. I did pick up some low sodium Spam, and low sodium just means 25% less sodium, in case a crisis happens, because I want to make sure I have options so I don't have to eat keto. I mean, don't have to go off keto. I want to eat keto, even if it's dirty keto, just in case. I don't want what happened in March to happen again. So I've been picking up stuff. Unfortunately, I can't eat sardines. I can't eat tuna. I can't eat any kind of canned fishes. I hate the canned chicken, but I did buy some. So I found some options, or some very low carb options. So if it happens and we run out of meat again, I have some backups. Even if it stalls me, it makes me gain a couple of pounds. It's not going to make me gain 20 something pounds, okay? It's just going to be a little dirty, and dirty doesn't always mix with my body. That's only in case of emergency, okay? I'm not cheating for Halloween, okay? So some of us have certain holidays. We say we're not going to cheat, and we end up cheating. Last year, I didn't cheat for Halloween, but I cheated in November. Because I got really stressed, and I had some pizza and I had some candy because my stress level went through the roof. And I have post-traumatic stress syndrome, and something triggered it really badly. And if you haven't had, if you're not diagnosed with post-traumatic stress syndrome, you will never understand that during those moments, you will do anything to calm it down and control it. It's why, unfortunately, there's so many people with it who turn to alcohol and turn to drugs, which I never did because I developed it as a child. And to help me over those issues, I turned to chocolate, things like that, or cheesy puffs, which I've become allergic to, so I don't go near those. But last year, I turned to... it was keto foods, but other than the pizza. Well, I only ate the topping of the pizza, not the crust. I now hate crust. But I ate the maltodextrin and the ranch because I ate a bunch of ranch with like celeries and cucumbers and some carrots, and I did eat some grapes and a bunch of berries. I overdid it, so my carb levels were too high, and I had a lot of bad ingredients. Even though it was keto friendly, I was way above my carb levels because I ate too many carrots. I ate too many grapes. I know, it's weird hearing someone say that, right? That you can eat too much of the foods you were taught all your life is okay to eat. But you can when you do keto. So hopefully there's no triggers again, because that is the month of triggers for my post-traumatic stress syndrome, and usually I do really good, but my daughter triggered it by becoming missing. And see, what happened to me is I was almost kidnapped at my own front yard by a gun at 8 years old, and things still trigger today. Here I am, 42, and it still triggers me. And when an incident sort of happened like that, well, not exactly, but a mysterious truck stopped in the woods behind our house where no one should be going in the first place, is our land, and then left real fast, and then we couldn't find my daughter. Yes, she's 14, but it doesn't matter. You can get kidnapped at 42 years old, or 52, or 72, even 92. So I freaked out, couldn't find her. She refused to answer her phone, and she was playing hide and go seek in the woods, where she won't even go 2 steps from the door without crying because she's scared. But because her friends were here, she didn't care she was scared. But she scared her mother to death, okay? And that triggered me. So I don't cheat for Halloween. I'm sorry I got on this long rant here about why I cheated last year after Halloween. But I do go over my carbs, not by a whole lot. I think I take it to about 60 net or so, maybe 80 on Thanksgiving, because I normally do totals. So 60 net is like a huge amount of carbs to me, and it's because I eat my lima beans. Also, I I didn't do Christmas either. I did do after Christmas when my sister and them came here. I had a few bites of a cake that I didn't like. So I was really good at that time too, but I had done a carb up in November and it like totally screwed up my system, and I really could not get back because for a whole entire week I just ate like a normal person, right? Like whatever. It was the week my dad was in the hospital with his heart attack too, so I was stressed and I just ate drive-through food, normal drive-through food with the bun, because I was stalled and everyone's like, do a carb up. Yeah, if I ever do a carb up again, it's going to be with carrots, maybe lima beans. It's going to be with eating more strawberries, raspberries. Like, there's a difference between a cheat and a carb up. Okay, and a carb up lasts for multiple days usually, and I'm not going down the road all that garbage because I just felt like crap, and it didn't make me really want it or crave it more. It just made me feel like garbage, and it didn't help at all. It just hindered my weight loss experience. Of course, I learned that Motrin was causing it too. The ibuprofen was really causing me to stall, and we've discovered that now, and I've managed to lose, I think, 53 pounds this summer. Starting in April, from April to now, I think I lost 53 pounds, somewhere around there. So I'm happy with that number. I'm crazy happy with that number. And I'm not done. You know, I have 10 more to go for the doctor. Oh, let me tell you. So I got with y'all yesterday. I forgot to get back on and tell y'all that I don't know. I might have told y'all. I might have told you at the end of the video. But if I didn't, I called the doctor's office. They're like, let's take you down to either 5 every other day. So like 5 milligrams every other day. Or you can cut it in half and get a 2.5. Well, my thinking is I'm going to be down to 1 probably before we know it. So I'm like, well, can I just get a 2.5 instead, and not have to cut it and take that every day? And they're like, yeah. So now I just got to wait for the insurance to approve it. For some reason, they have a lot of issues approving it getting smaller. Every time the dose goes down, they have to fight. Weird, right? It's cheaper for them. It literally is. The less, I mean, I think a 1 is only $60 a month versus the 20 something that was going to cost me like $700 to $800 a month. It is a huge difference the lower you go. So that way I don't have to bother them when I go down to 1 something. So I'm really, really excited about that part. Because the last time I was in there, he heard no more heart palpitations. And I haven't felt heart palpitations in months. I also learned as long as I take my magnesium correctly, 375 to 400 a day, every night, those little white pills, then I don't have high blood pressure at all, and I don't have heart palpitations. But my readings on magnesium, other than when I was in the hospital once, has always come back completely normal. So they never thought about giving me magnesium until I started keto, and I ended up in the hospital with too low of magnesium. So remember, if you're new to keto, magnesium, sodium, a must. You're getting potassium from your foods. Unless you eat tons of spinach and stuff, if you're eating tons of green leafy vegetables, you're getting magnesium as well. But if you're not eating like bacons or anything loaded with sodium, and you're not adding tons of Himalayan salt or some kind of salt to it, then your sodium levels will drop very fast on keto. Unfortunately, I have finally learned how to regulate it. I put about 6 turns of the grinder in every coffee I have. I do 6 turns on every meat I do on each side, especially if it's like hamburger. So I get my sodium that way. And so far it's been the right amount. It doesn't raise my blood pressure. Because some of us, our bodies don't react the same way on keto as it does for other people. So we just have to adjust things. Like I can't have cabbage because the bloat is unreal. And the bloating and stuff, I've had a lot of milk type products lately. You know, there's Cheese Whiz. I've gone over on my cheese just a tiny bit each day. I've been doing more coffees. So maybe that's why I went up the 2 pounds. I don't know. We will figure it out. But it's something that seems to happen every month. And I have to tell myself. I'm telling y'all this because I'm telling myself it's okay. It happens every month. This is the way your body does. You go up. then you drop on the 3rd week. Just deal with it. It's really hard to remind yourself this, okay? This is what I have to tell y'all because I'm reminding myself at the same time, which is hard for me. So it is starting to get hot out here, and the sun actually came out, and they said it wasn't today. So I'm about to go because I'm going to do some errands. I think it's time. The mall opens at 11. Okay, I got an hour before they open, so I'll leave here in like 30 minutes or so. But I'm wearing my little size 12 jeans and trying to get some more use of this shirt. It's baggy, but it's okay. They're made to be baggy. I just don't like baggy clothes. Always feel that makes me look bigger. So I'm not getting rid of this one yet. And yes, I'm still doing a Poshmark or Mart, whatever it's called. I just can't right now. All my stuff is in boxes because I have a lot of boxes of stuff. Plus, my sister and mom wants to go through everything again before I sell anything. So there is that. And all my house is just tore apart because I started to redo it, and then I felt like garbage for a couple of weeks because of my blood pressure. I can't climb ladders. No one wants me lifting anything down or up because I get really dizzy. So I have a tore apart house, really tore apart in every room because smart ass me decided to do it all at once, and now I'm on pause completely until I can get my blood pressure raised enough not to feel like I'm gonna faint 24/7. I go in a grocery store and there's something on the bottom shelf, guess what? We ain't buying it, because if I bend over, I'm gonna faint because my blood pressure is already only like, let's see, yesterday it was 88/60 while I was out, and I was nauseous as anything, so sick. Those two numbers are too close together for one. For others, that 80 is way too low. Then on top of it, when I bend over, my blood pressure has always, even when I had high, dropped too low and I almost faint. I literally get this horrible rush headache and really dizzy, and I used to faint all the time. Now I really will faint, so don't even try. It's like, no, we'll get that in a couple of months. Like, I'm not bending over to get it. So I have been rattling to y'all probably for like almost 20 minutes, so I am going to shut up. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to leave my hair like this today or take it down and do normal. I don't know. It's kind of cute, but I have it with one of those little clips for like dyeing your hair, so that might not look so cute. I need to buy cuter clips. It's just this pink clip running through my hair. So here we go, shutting up, and I will show you what I eat for the rest of the day and let you know if I bought anything. Okay, so I had a 3-ounce patty of hamburger meat, a salad like I normally have, and 2 servings of the cheese, and now I'm paying for it. I'm in a lot of stomach pain. I had the salad hours ago, and I just had the burger, just with cheese on it just now. I shouldn't have ate it. And I forgot to record it, so that's why I'm telling y'all. I've done no exercise. Well, I did walk 2 miles, so I've gotten over 5,000 steps in today, but that's my only exercise. Today's a lazy evening because all day long I was running errands until like 2 or 3 today. So, the evening is very lazy, and yeah, I think I've had too much dairy, especially since I had a half of the protein shake again. I just think it's too much dairy. I think I just can't handle it.